All right, everybody, it's Bug Eater 64 here, and we're going to do a little fun flight today. Yeah, back in the Nimbus, and we're going to be taking off from Los Angeles International, KLAX, and we're just going to fly out and look at and land on some of the oil platforms that are out just off the coast of California, between Long Beach, or between San Diego and Long Beach and LA. So there's a couple of them out platforms we're going to go out there and try to land on, and I can promise you right now, it's not going to be pretty. I'm still having some issues with the rudder controls and getting those curves, the sensitivity curves, set properly. So that's why we're kind of experimenting a bit, and got everything going. And but the aircraft seems we are now flying. Okay, there was a new update, so we're now flying in X-plane 11.40 R as in Robert 2. So this is 1140 release version 2. So we'll see how that goes. But everything seems to be working okay. So this is just going to be going out and playing with the oil platforms to see. One, I want to see how well they're rendered in X-plane 11, and this is straight auto gen for X-plane 11, so no add-ons are going to be helping out the graphics. So let's get with it and see how it goes. See you on the inside. Let's go.
So what I'm doing right now is
okay, and what you're going to hear in the background, you may have already heard some of it,
auto
is
start,
things going on in
the thing up at
other parts of the house, but also
one engine starts.
You're going to hear Dion,
so I don't know
my flight sim buddy.
Look at your screen.
He was trying to fly the Bell 429. And he's fairly new to helicopters, and so
it goes all the way up to NG at 19%.
I was trying to help him out while I was trying to do my own flights and stuff. So you'll hear he and I talking in the background, and we'll just get things moving along here. Right now I'm at Los Angeles International at, as you can tell, the yellow point, which is on the southern side of the airport. And we got the Nimbus HUEY UH-1 up and running, and she's about ready to take off. Okay, try this. Go ahead and flip the center switch there, top panel. I gotta wait for it to end. We're off.
Catch up.
Yeah, for the pixels. Okay. Yeah. Take the start switch in the middle, flip it to the left.
Okay.
FSE flight not started.
And then, when it gets to 19, click the left engine to run.
Okay.
Let's see if that. It doesn't appear to do anything.
No, not going up.
Okay. So it's a little quieter inside, as you can tell. So now we're gonna head out over the ocean, and basically we're gonna head to the working oil platforms just off the coast, and play around with trying to land on them. And as you can see, I'm still trying to fight some of the forced trim. Still haven't found the best way to trim this helicopter. In DCS World, when I'm flying the Huey, I can get it going in a direction like this, get it fairly trim, and then hit the force trim button, and it'll lock whatever setting I have in there, and take some of the burden off me hand flying the helicopter. But this one we're still getting used to, still working on. Still trying to get this thing trimmed up. So now we're going to be flying down here a little ways, and there aren't any oil platforms right off LAX. So we're headed south, and out from Long Beach, between Long Beach and Santa Ana in Southern California, there's a couple oil platforms there. We're going to visit 2 today. There's actually a third platform that in the sim belongs to I think it's Laminar Oil. So Dion in his flights found it today. He did a couple flights he did with the Bell 429, and once we helped him, as you heard, getting it started, then he flew, and also he also has been flying the OV-22 Osprey, which is a VTOL aircraft, and he's been having a lot of fun with that. The hard part is with the trim, when I'm trying to trim it up, it's not really sensitive enough right yet. I may be able to do some adjustments to where that I can, just hit my trim button and slowly get it to fly level, like you do with Cessna 172 or just about any other aircraft. But so far, just as I'm getting to where I think I've got it, I touch the trim button and it keeps going another way that I don't want it to. So something we're working on, something we're learning, still trying to fine-tune everything. She is a fickle lady. She is. That's part of the reason why she's so much fun to fly. She's a bit of a handful and very much a challenge, which I like. But we're flying along pretty good now. Yeah, we're flying along fine. And just as the time I say that, she decides she wants to lose altitude. Stop being so temperamental. Beautiful sunny day in Southern California. And since we got it trimmed up pretty good, we're going to go ahead and let the co-pilot fly it a little bit until we get down near the platforms. And you can see the two platforms we're going to be going to today. Originally, I'd only planned on one of them, but turns out that I ended up going to both. And I'll explain why when we get a little bit further on. But for now, what we're going to do is go ahead and speed things up a little bit so that we can get to platforms. Alrighty, and we are back, approaching our first platform. And I found these oil platforms to be really very cool to look at because there's a lot of things going on. They're animated. The cranes are working, moving stuff around. Of course, the people are all static, but they're still there. And to be honest, luckily, they're not all rigid. You know, you can land on the platforms and things like that, but if these things had been completely rigid, you know, all the containers and everything, to be honest, because you can see right here, I'm having a heck of a time with the rudder. It decided to just kick loose, and I hardly touched the darn thing. And it's not set up that way. Other times I'll kick it completely left rudder and it'll hardly move. So like I said, still working on it, still trying to fine tune things and get it there, but I would have crashed half a dozen times at least on these platforms today, running into containers and cranes and all kinds of stuff. Like I said, it was not a pretty thing to see, but it sure was fun doing it. And for this tired old fat gray-haired man, that's what it's all about. Fun. F-U-N. So we're circling around the platform, seeing how best I want to approach this thing, and to decide which landing pad I wanted to try. So and as you can see, there's already one helicopter down there. So I thought I'd try to land down there. Silly me, that's the most congested area on the platform, but I'm going to try and land there. Dope. Yeah, let's not put it in the water. Came close, but I get even closer later. Okay, let's try to get it under control. She's so evil at times. I just need a lot more practice in this helicopter. Yeah. Don't worry about that background noise there. That was just my significant other, and most assuredly better half, working to try to feed me, which I am truly grateful for. Let's not hit the container. Okay, so, well, we decided that maybe we wouldn't try and land on that other platform, so let's go for the higher one.
Maybe trying to land an airplane.
A lot less congestion there.
Yeah, I'm trying to land it. It's very hard.
Yeah, first attempt we kind of bounce off, hard landing, bounce off the platform. So that was a horrible attempt. Okay. Trying to inch it forward here. And every time I do, it wants to side slip. Come on now. Behave yourself. Come on, come on. Actually, you tell him. Hold it. So, thought I was down and it slid off.
Ah,
and
shit.
My sentiments exactly. And so we fly through half the containers and the pipe.
FSE flight not started.
Yeah, it's because it's not an FSE flight, jeez. Alright, so. Nice sailboat down there, though. I will give him that. So we're going to go back and try it again. Just about put it in the water, but we didn't. We saved it. It's not happy with me though. Got the RPM warning and everything else on that one. And with all the spinning around, this is where I got disoriented. And ended up going the wrong way. And right now I kind of looked around to see where the platform was, and I didn't see it. I looked off in the distance and said, well, there's a platform. And at first thought it might be the same one. And by the time I realized that it wasn't the same platform.
Shut my door. I
figured, what the heck, I'm already headed that way, so
both times it slid off, and I've got skids.
I'll just go here. Don't know.
Yeah, because I can't lock the brakes, so it even has an option on the or it's modeled in the sim where you have lock brakes. It doesn't say it literally lock brakes, but it is a locking mechanism, and it won't lock them.
Yeah, he's talking about the Osprey, the OV-22.
So I'm going to persist, see if I can do it.
But like all things, we learn by doing over and over and over again, and that's why we keep trying to perfect our skills. Alright, so now we are approaching the second platform. And the third one that Dion landed on is even further south. And it's a completely different looking platform. So. Alright, so here we are. Just about at a hover. Trying to inch our way towards the platform. Stop gaining altitude. I want you to. Okay, we're working it down. If we can just keep it on the platform this time. You little heifer. It's been such a long time since I used Track IR. Haven't. That's caused me a little bit of issue. But I like it because I can look down, look down and see where the platform is in relationship to the helicopter. If I could, So I think probably the best way is just to make a running attack at the platform and slam it down. Just like this. Oh, not a pretty landing. Oh, that was horrible. But we're down, we're safe, and I'm not going to complain. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter on ground clearance than it was when I took off, but hey. I'm down. I'm safe. Nothing is really broken. Oh, okay. Well, down.
Any success?
Down safe. Horrible landing, but I'm in the middle of the pad, so.
I am just going up and down, up and down. But I'll tell you what, it's a challenge. Going really, really slow. I'm just trying to inch my way there. Then I go too fast. 6 knots is too fast. I mean, we're talking micro corrections.
Alrighty, there we have it. Like I said, it wasn't pretty, and by cracky, yeah. But I didn't put it in the drink. I didn't destroy the aircraft, and we did get it landed right in the middle of the pad. Wasn't pretty, but it was a lot of fun. So, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Bug Eater 64, and until next time, as always, safe flying, and we'll see you real soon. Time for fun. Enjoy. Laters.